Hello my loves and welcome to another video. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Jannika and I'm here to do a tarot reading for you today. So let me just cleanse my cards and we will get right into it. Okay, let's see. So I will shuffle. I'll just see what needs to be spoken of today. Okay, card popped out. All right. Oh, I already know what this is and it makes me happy. Okay, but cool. Yay! This is the Three of Cups, and it's such a lovely energy. Like, I have so many memories related to. We won't get into that, but this is just yes. To me, this is all about like friendship and celebration and teamwork. And realizing that when we get together and we support each other, we are there for each other and we speak life into each other, like how precious that is and how healing and empowering that is. Like, that is Goddess work. And that is regardless of gender. You can be a man, you can be a woman, and you can speak life into people around you. And you can also do the opposite, and that's your choice. So choose wisely, especially today. Yay! And cups is the element of water, so to do with, yeah, like really that's giving me like that feeling of being emotionally supported by your sisters, by your besties, by the people around you, that you just feel like they have your best interest in mind. Like when you have those kinds of friends where you know that your happiness is truly their happiness, that's when you know you've struck gold, like truly. And keep those people around no matter what. And even if those people hurt you, or if there are, things said unconsciously, or there are challenges or triggers that come up in these relationships, trust your heart to guide you to be open and to talk those through. Just because someone loves you doesn't mean that they are not capable of hurting you. And yeah, because we also act from our own wounds and triggers and the things that bother us. So yes, not putting that aside, I would say, like, coming together, having a conversation about those things, and then moving forward together with even more support, with even more of an open, loving, honest relationship with each other. Yay! Yeah, and if you're here, you're still watching, trust that this is for you. It's for you. Yeah, let's see what else wants to come through today. So God, Spirit, Goddess, the highest love and light. What would you like for us to be guided with today? Okay, interesting. So we are continuing on with the cup. So if you've been feeling emotional today, yeah, it's all good. Do not worry. And so the card that just jumped out is the Seven of Cups. And here is a beautiful woman. Also, if you're a man, if you're a woman, it does not matter. She's standing in front of 7 cups. And these 7 cups have different kinds of things in them. There's flowers, there's a snake, there's some fruit, crystals, the skulls and stars, and a crown. And this card talks about choice. And paradoxically also illusion, and I would even go as far as to saying the illusion of having a choice. And without going too deep, kind of just planting in you today this little contemplation of, okay, how much of your path is already decided for you? Is everything decided for you? Are all those choices that you're faced with actually an illusion? Since your heart has already picked out the right path for you, your soul has already picked out the highest timeline for you, and all you need to do is to follow that. And for me, I find this very comforting when there's choices or things in my field, you know, the skulls and well, I love snakes, so I can't like think of that as a negative thing, but yeah, just things that I maybe fear, or things that I have negative associations with, when they come onto my path and I'm faced with fear, can I then just neutrally observe whatever is in those cups, whatever is in my field at the moment, and then return back to my heart and allow that to guide me to where I need to be, where I'm meant to be, and trusting that God has already made a path for me. All I need to do is follow. And that doesn't mean that the path is a highway straight. Can be a little forest path and with lots of turns, and you might even take little loops and, you know, detours, side quests, and that just makes it even more interesting and fun. As I'm saying this, I feel called to talk about a dream that I once had related to like the path and this illusion, choice. Yeah, so I had this dream where I was driving towards my parents' house, and they live like quite in the middle of nowhere in the archipelago, and I was driving there, and the road, it just kept getting even more windier than it already is, and I had to go so slow. And I noticed how me needing to go slower and slower started to cause this anxiety in me, started to cause this nervousness and this, a sense of like doubt. Am I really gonna get there? Am I gonna get there in time? And it's the dream world. Like, where am I rushing to? Where? Like, there is no rush. But I felt it. I felt it in the dream, and usually when I feel like very visceral things in my dreams, that's when I remember them. And I woke up and I was like, wow, like I had such an intense reaction to just going slow and being kind of forced to go slow. And at that point in my life, I was doing a lot of dream journaling, which I highly recommend. So much fun, amazing. And so I would write down the dream, and I would kind of like, hi. So my camera just cut off, and because I had an alarm on, I didn't know that would happen. So I'm just gonna jump right back into it. So I woke up and I was journaling about this dream, and I realized that I really had a fear of taking things slowly. Like I had this urge to rush. I had this urge to just get it done and just to get there. And when I realized that I could kind of relate it to a lot of other things in my life, in terms of career and love and my hobbies, and everything that I did had this slight undertone of needing to get it done already. Yeah. So if you can relate to that, you probably know what I'm talking about. And it's such a rude awakening, literally, to how much my nervous system was in a state of like, I'm valuable if I get things done. I'm valuable when the journey is over. And this might sound a little bit like existential or whatever, but I just feel like sharing honestly that at that moment I thought like, I am racing towards death. I am racing towards the end of my life. Why am I rushing it? And could I instead take slower steps? Could I instead enjoy the view, you know, and just really be in my body when I take those turns, when I hear the bird song, when I just go about my day. So yeah, a little reminder of the illusion of time, the illusion of choice, and I hope this is not feeling like it's ungrounding you. That's not my agenda here at all. Just inviting a little bit of contemplation and like rooting yourself down to a reality even more as you realize that this sense of rushing and needing to get things done is an illusion. Of course, there are obligations and things that actually need to get done. That doesn't mean that you can't enjoy them at a pace that feels juicy and soft and magical. Even today, as I was sitting down to make this video, I was like doing all these things and doing my meditation and yoga and all these things and getting myself ready. And at a certain point, I realized like I was just doing, I wasn't enjoying. And then I just kind of sat back a little bit and made myself a cup of tea, and here it is. And realizing I did not drink it, I didn't make it slowly, but yeah, it's still a learning process of how to slow down. So yeah, they're with you. Okay. So teamwork and dreams, choice, illusion. Yeah. Get the support you need from your people, from your loved ones and your heart, and trust that you'll make the perfect choices for yourself. Cool. I feel like I'm in love with these new fairy cards, so I feel like taking the final little fairy message for us. Yeah. Doing a little cleanse. Okay, let's see. Message from the fairies for this lovely collective that I get to read for. And I just want to say I'm overjoyed that I get to show up here today. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I was like flying out. Okay. The fairies coming to you hot. Romantic partner. Okay. I'm loving this fairy king energy. If anyone has read the Court of Thorns and Roses, the High Fae, High Lords, hot. And then there's these two, kind of like the water, what would you call like pots of water? It's giving very like this juicy, overflowing energy. I love it. Thank you, fairies. And there's mountains behind. Like these new horizons, new heights. Yay! And also, even if you are partnered, this could mean just like a deepening with your current partner, or you know, I'll leave it there, or maybe there's someone special coming in for you. Love that. Here for it. The fairies they're just full of surprises. I want to read this message as well. So let's go for it. Hi. Okay, yeah. A new romance is coming your way. Either a new partner or a revival of passion in an existing relationship will delight you now or in the near future. By drawing this card, the fairy realm wants you to know that a new wave of romance is coming your way. Romance could manifest itself in a number of delightful forms, such as meeting a new partner who makes your heart sing with excitement and passion, or rejuvenation of a waning romance with a current love. Perhaps the new romance will take the form of an exciting getaway, such as a tropical vacation, a night at a quaint bed and breakfast inn, or an evening of dinner and dancing. Fairies love romance. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And if you're watching, you're probably a fairy too. But like, not pushing that, but... And they know the importance of feeling passion in a relationship. Ask them to help you with imaginative ideas to create more romance in your life. They remind you that romance is a state of mind and it involves playfulness and creativity. Sometimes when we're stressed, we crave romance the most, yet we may not know how to experience romance. Let the fairies help you relax, allowing an inflow of romantic ideas to easily come to your mind, and also giving you the energy to put them into action and enjoy them to the utmost. I love this. I like needed to check that it's still filming because this is so cute. So cute. Okay, cool. Yes, so I want to do a little thing before we head off. So if you feel comfortable, just close your eyes for a little bit and bring your hands to your heart space. And just inhale and exhale at a slow, yummy pace for yourself. I was gonna say space. And as you inhale and exhale, just bring some awareness to your heart space. And just allow yourself to recognize what is there in this very moment without judgment. Just appreciating whatever is there. And stay in your heart space as I give you this affirmation from the fairies. I am a romantic person. I release any fears I may have about giving or receiving love. If you want to repeat it after me, I'll say it one more time. So you can say it out loud or say it in your mind if you're not in a space or place where you can say it. Okay. I am a romantic person. I release any fears I may have about giving or receiving love. And just notice for one more second, a little moment, how that feels in your heart to say those words and hear those words and affirm those words to yourself and your body, your mind and your soul. All right, you may open your eyes. Give yourself a big butterfly hug. And a butterfly hug is this when you rub yourself like little butterfly wings or fairy wings all over yourself and you just caress your body for a little bit. Yay! So, this is a collective reading, obviously, so take from this reading whatever it is that you need to get today. And if you want something more personal, I'm now opening bookings for personal private readings, so I'll link a description. No, I put a link in the description below. Nailed it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, also, if you like this video, please like and subscribe so we can grow the Rainbow Tribe. Yay! Have the most beautiful day. Mwah! see you in the next one.